guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am showing you a little flip through of this paper pad, and then I am going to use a couple of the pages. So this is the Flower Market paper pad, and I don't know what happened to the actual intro voiceover, but it has disappeared. So there it is. So I've picked out a couple of these papers, and then I'm going to take some pearl aqua pigment, and I am going to literally paint my wood grain pattern paper with the aqua pigment. And what this is going to do is it's just going to give me a nice shimmer and shine over top of this wood grain. Now, this is something I like to do just to add that little bit of sparkle. It's not really adding color, it's just adding sheen. And I really like the way that this looks. So you're gonna see me use the Flower Power, I wanna say Flower Power. I hope that's what it's called. The Flower Power stencil here. And I'm just using some acrylic paint and a sponge brush, and I'm sponging through the stencil. Now, some of the places where I'm sponging darker, and some of the places where I am sponging lighter. Now, I am just trying to figure out where my papers are gonna go, so how much of the stencil I actually need to stencil. Because I don't want to spend the time stenciling a full, basically 6x6 stencil if I don't have to, right? If I already know where my photos and my papers are going, then I take the time to figure out where I need to do the stenciling. If I'm not sure what I'm doing and I'm just creating, I have a whole different philosophy, and I just go ahead and stencil away like a little maniac. All right, so now that is done, and I am taking some more aqua pigment here, and I am actually going to take some modeling paste and put my aqua pigment into the modeling paste. So that way I can have white modeling paste and a beautiful, beautiful color. Now this is the glorious thing, you guys. Like, I know that pastes come in beautiful colors, right? They come in beautiful colors. But the only thing you really need is an aqua pigment and some modeling paste that's white, and you got yourself a whole rainbow of colors. Like, there is a plethora. So I went ahead and stenciled a little bit with that, and now I'm taking those Flower Market papers and roughing up the edges just to give it a little bit of texture. And I'm just going to do that real quick. I'm not really concerned if I rip the paper because obviously I want it to have distressed areas. So now I'm going to add some adhesive to my photos, and now I'm going to figure out how to get my photos onto the layout and get everything kind of put where I want it to be. So I ended up placing my photos horizontally across the layout, and then I realized that my second stencil, the one I did with the aqua pigment and the modeling paste, wasn't high enough up. I was so careful to take, note of where everything was going to be on that first stencil, and the second one I just didn't. So this time I decided to take the aqua pigment and actually paint the paper itself. So I am tinting it purple, and then I'm going to place this underneath of my photos here, so you don't realize that I have not stenciled the background correctly. I've got these swirly whirly things from my stash, and I'm just going to add those in as well. I feel like it is a good match for the stencils and also for the pattern paper that I have going on here. So I'm just going to go ahead and get those placed down. I'm going to put some at the top, I'm going to put some at the bottom, and then I'm going to kind of create a title cluster thing over here to the right hand side. So these photos are just some nature photos. They are from Fort Bragg when we rode the train over there. It's really cool. The train takes you off and you can hang out as long as you want. You could pack a picnic and picnic out there in the woods. They have this big area that's covered and places to sit, and just, you know, there's places to walk and hike and all that kind of stuff. And then you hop back on the train and you go back in, and it is beautiful. Like, it is beautiful. So I'm just adding a couple of stickers and things from my stash to just get this layout complete. A little bit of twirly whirly things right there. And then once I get that done, you guys, oh, gotta add a little bit more sparkle. Once I get that done, that is going to do it for this layout. And as you can see, that tag does not have a naked tag hole because it has an enamel dot on it. So no naked tag holes and fun stenciled sparkly backgrounds, and I'm just loving life right now, guys. I hope you are too. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again real soon for another video.